قرقيعانة قرقيعان بينك صير ورميضان. Oh, hello! Welcome to Palette of Talent. I'm Sara Al Alamiri. In this episode, we're going to meet the artist, Manar, with her pottery. She has an amazing texture and little touches of her. Let's go and see her remarkable potteries. Come with me. Manar, the amazing Manar.
Thank you. Thank you.
I see you're so into pottery.
Yeah, you're right.
Tell me, what bring you to pottery?
Well, let me tell you first my background. I'm an
Yeah.
electrical engineer.
Okay.
So I found out about pottery 7 years ago, and I got really interested. So I took course after course, first locally, then I went international, then entered some international conferences. So
Uh-huh.
I developed my skills year after year. Then I reached this position. Like I have just opened less than a year ago.
Less than a year ago.
Yes.
But what made you start? What was the trigger or the push or the,
I
the
was like-
motivation that you took?
Got you. I was trying to find a hobby
Okay.
that I get attached to. And arts in general are really good and beneficial for mental health.
Yeah.
So I'm into art in general.
Okay.
So I've tried a lot of things, but I got attached to clay when I started working with it.
Wow. That's great, If everyone tries to take something and try it and see if their passion is there,
Absolutely.
that's
And
good.
it clicks, yes.
And what's the tools you use? Like the main, the important tools you don't leave behind.
Okay, so I'm considered a wheel potter. So there are different ways in making pottery.
Okay.
One of them is hand built, another one is wheel, and the third one is molds. Like you pour liquid clay into molds and
Okay.
you create your pieces. So I did try all three types
Okay.
of making clay,
Great.
but I found myself more attached to the wheel and more creative in using the wheel.
Tell me more about the way.
So it's an electrical wheel.
Okay.
Before in the old days, like they used a manual wheel that can be moved with your legs.
Yeah.
But now it's more developed, so we use like an electrical wheel with a paddle.
Like it goes.
Yeah, it goes just counterclockwise if you are right-handed and clockwise if you are left-handed.
How nice.
Absolutely
That's-
convenient.
That's why you like it, I guess. It goes a little.
Yes,
Yeah, right?
absolutely.
And I see you got these coffee
Yes.
cups.
Yes.
I'm addicted to coffee. So when I saw those, I was like, wow. Oh, this for Turkish coffee too.
Mm-hmm.
Turkish coffee people. Who wouldn't love to take a pottery cup of for tea? I mean,
For
coffee.
coffee.
Turkish coffee. tell me why cups?
So in general, you can see that that I have a lot of products
Yeah.
that diverse in functionality
Mhm.
and style.
Yeah.
Simply, I really believe that piece of me is within each piece,
Mhm.
and it reflects how I feel and what I think at the moment of creation. So, and also I use different kind of clay.
Yeah.
So the ones that you have mentioned is actually clay, a type of clay that bear heat, direct
Mhm.
heat.
Okay.
Other than the different than the other clays, like we have water clay, regular ceramic or pottery clay that we use for.
This is ceramic, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, I wanna ask you a question about this. Like, what's the toughest thing? Is it the this is the normal clay?
This is actually the heat-resistant clay.
Heat, and this is the ceramic.
This is the regular clay. Yes,
The
This is
regular.
the regular clay that is functional for
And
general
it's
food.
softer.
Again,
It's softer.
yes. So
Well,
as you mentioned and noticed that each clay has its own characteristics. Yeah, like one is
Texture even, yeah.
textures, softness, even
I
the
like the
way
soft.
the elasticity is different.
Yeah. But what's the toughest? Like working in this kind of clay or the other? Or are they the same?
To be transparent and honest, like whenever the piece is bigger, it's more challenging.
Okay.
It's not about the style rather than the size of clay that you are working with.
So it doesn't matter what kind of clay. It's the
Yes,
size.
it's the style itself.
Okay.
And with time, you get used to certain clays, type of clays that you like to work with, and you stick to them. So the type of clay that I'm working with is Italian clay.
Italian clay.
Yes.
How many days or hours or minutes do you need to
Okay.
finish one product?
Okay, so
Let's talk about one cup of coffee.
so it's so dependent on your skill.
Mm-hmm.
For me, and I'll give an example. For this kind of cups, I can finish like 40 cups in 30 hours and 3 hours. Sorry.
Okay, 30 hours.
No,
Okay.
actually 3 hours. 40 cups in 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but something
Interesting.
like this, like big pots,
Yeah.
big water pots, it will take 2 hours to finish one.
Okay, I see. So it's like in a one day you can finish a lot.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Like today in the fair today, like we have spent 4 hours,
Okay.
and I used 2.5 hours to make 6 pieces of water pots.
Wow. And
During talking and chatting and laughing and all of that.
That's nice.
Yes.
Give me your advice if anyone wants to try this kind of. It's a hobby and it's an art.
Absolutely.
This is
So
a great thing to do.
it's a very nice art that you can use to release stress.
Yeah.
It's very nice for your mental health because you will just while you're doing it, you will just you will feel-
Negative. You're gonna remove
Yes.
all the negative energy in you.
Exactly. Touching the
Refreshes.
water and the water and clay has a certain feelings that give you ease and releases all the stress. So I would advise that you try it. You can try any type of clay, any type of techniques like hand build, wheel thrown technique.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I would suggest if you are totally beginner and you haven't touched the clay at all, maybe you should try hand build because it's easier and you can get pieces out of it very easily.
Yeah. First, they always try to do a small plate. I guess they always start with a small plate.
Or cup.
right?
Yeah,
I
with
see
a
that
pinching
every
technique.
like this
Yes,
is
like a pinching technique. Absolutely,
so
you're
this is the
right.
first step for any beginner.
Yes, just to have the sense and the feeling of play. If
Yeah.
you like it or you don't like it, and if you like it, absolutely, definitely, you need to try the wheel. It's more fun.
My funniest question is what I really like to ask, especially the people who does pottery. Did you ever felt angry and just took your pottery and grab it to the floor? Tell the truth.
Well, I will, of course. Then, if I did that,
Yeah.
then I didn't benefit of what pottery can do for you.
Okay.
So it's actually changed my personality. Working with pottery
Did,
for
did,
all
did you
these.
ever just throw it?
No, I didn't.
No, right?
Ever, never.
Okay, thank you. So as you see, it's not hard to use or try something. Just take step by step and you're gonna reach there. Nothing's impossible. Don't forget to see my next episode with more and more amazing art or pieces of art and artists. See ya. Bye.